Open up your mind and make the time right. Tryna put the young kid up in the limelight.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Sang, and I'm here with a Madden 19 video. I have not posted on the YouTube channel in a couple weeks now. I've been taking a little break, kind of figuring out what I want to do with the content that I'm about to put out and what direction I want to go. So, taking a little break from Fortnite. I'm going to be posting a little bit of Madden 19 videos. Madden 19 releases in the next week or two. So I'm going to be focusing on that. I like Madden. I play it every year, specifically Ultimate Team, but I'm going to be focusing on that. Fortnite will not be off the channel by any means, though. So I'm going to be posting that here and there. I'm going to come out with a schedule where we post, like, Madden 19 this day, Fortnite this day. Kind of go back and forth. Kind of want to extend my content range, not strictly one game, because I know it can get boring watching the same thing over and over again. So if you guys are new to the channel, I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. All you have to do is like any video, comment on any video. The comment can be, it just has to be related to the video. And the more comments and likes you leave, the greater your chances will be. And then lastly, you have to subscribe to my channel, obviously. And shortly after 1,000 subscribers, we will announce our winner. And the winner will receive $50 in, it could be V-Bucks, PlayStation cards, Xbox cards, whatever. Basically, if you win, I'll hit you up and, we'll figure out what we're giving you. So that's pretty exciting. We're only about 200 subscribers away, so all you have to do is subscribe and, you basically be entered. So anyways, we're going to get right into this video. Madden 19, like I said, in this video we're going to be covering which Hall of Fame player you should pick for your Ultimate Team if you did pre-order the game. So before we talk about all these players, each player is a 80 overall base elite. That's the base elites are 80 overalls, and usually their stats are a bit, they're decent, but they're not great even though they're elites, just because they're kind of reward cards. So we're going to be going over which one. I'm going to kind of go from the ones that I don't want as much to the ones I do want. So we're going to kind of just X out people as we go along. And obviously there are 5 players. So let's go over those 5 players right quick. We got Dan Marino, quarterback. We got Brian Urlacher, middle linebacker. Terrell Owens, wide receiver. Rod Woodson, cornerback. And Terrell Davis, running back. So to me, I have my list set up, so we're just going to kind of go through and eliminate which ones. And don't let my opinions kind of like, I guess, adjust your opinions, because at the end of the day, it's your choice. And one thing I still have to figure out while, I guess, doing this audio bit is if when you order Madden 19, you get fantasy packs, you get 12 fantasy packs. So I wonder if you can open those before you open the Legends pack, because depending on what you get on those, like say you get a quarterback, a wide receiver, corner, and a running back, and you need a middle linebacker, that might influence your decision to do that. So maybe I'll make another video on that tomorrow. I'm also going to come out with some Budget Beast videos, if you guys don't know what those are. Basically, when the game comes out, everybody's overpriced, so I'm going to try to find those players that are really cheap but get the job done. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, stop wasting your time. We're going to start eliminating the first player right now. Alright, so for that first person that we're going to cut is going to be Terrell Davis. Now, the reason I'm cutting Terrell Davis is because speed is key in Madden 19. Think about running to the outside. Okay, we have a limited acceleration button. So when we play Madden right now, we can hold R2 and run as fast as we can right now. But in Madden 19, that R2 is going to really reduce your stamina during that run. So you gotta kind of manage it in a very good way. So Terrell Davis, base elite card, I don't think he's going to have the best speed. You want to get out to the outside and then use that acceleration down the field. With him, you probably need to get the acceleration just to get outside, and then downfield you're not running your full speed. So right there, I don't like him. Obviously, depends what you get on all these other packs, but he's the first one that I would cross out. The next person would be Brian Urlacher, middle linebacker, and as fun as he might be to use, the whole thing about middle linebacker is to get a speedy player because of the user. So if you guys have not played previous Maddens, the middle linebacker is probably the most important position on defense when you go head-to-head versus other people because of their user abilities. You're going to be able to bluff blitzes, drop back in coverage, intercept stuff. It's all about deceiving your opponent into making bad throws or just, throwing it right to you. So with him, he doesn't have the greatest speed in the world, and that's why I wouldn't use him. However, if you do get a fast linebacker and you run like Tampa 2 or something, he could be your other linebacker, kind of like a weak side linebacker, stuff like that. So Terrell Davis, Urlacher off the board. Next up, we got Dan Marino. Dan Marino might actually be a good quarterback, but mobility is something I like in the game with the quarterback. I like to stay in the pocket as long as I can, but when that thing starts collapsing, it's nice to be able to move and get out and possibly run the ball. With Dan Marino, you're not going to be able to do that. He is a pass-first quarterback and cannot run. His speed is very low. So that's just my personal opinion. I would not take Dan Marino. However, his throwing accuracy is probably better than maybe the other 80 overalls like Deshaun Watson and stuff like that. So if you miss out on a quarterback somewhere else, take him. Otherwise, it's really down to Terrell Owens and Woodson. Those are the only two I would consider unless, the packs are just not in your favor and you don't get one of those other positions. So it comes down to Terrell Owens and Woodson. I'm going to kind of show the positives of each one because, you can really go either way. So when you pre-order the game, you get 89 Antonio Brown right off the bat. And pairing Terrell Owens, I almost said Woodson, I almost added their names together, but Terrell Owens and Antonio Brown on opposite sides of each other, that's a lethal combo to start off Ultimate Team. And you figure if people aren't getting, cornerbacks off the bat, you can take advantage of these two elite wide receivers and really, really terrorize their defense. And you can kind of flip the script. A lot of people are going to have Antonio Brown, possibly pick Terrell Owens. You might want to beef up that secondary a little bit with Woodson. And maybe in your fantasy packs, you're going to get some of those corners. That's something you might want to look out for. Instead of torching their defense, maybe you want to halt their offense. And, maybe you're just a god on offense. You might want to just play on defense if you can score without Terrell Owens, stuff like that. So it definitely comes down to those two. And I'm going to make my selection saying I didn't open any packs or anything like that. In my opinion, I would take Woodson. I just like Woodson. Good depth at corner, even if you do get, two other elite corners to start off the day. And then you already got Antonio Brown, so it's not like you really need Terrell Owens, although it does bolster that offensive side of the ball. So that's kind of just a quick overview of my opinion on who you should select for the Hall of Fame edition. Obviously, there are 5 players. You get to pick one. So best of luck. I would recommend opening those fantasy packs and the other packs before this because the fantasy packs are just completely random. You don't really get to choose. You kind of just get to choose your team, which I'll make another video on here very, very soon. So you get to choose your team, but you don't really get to select what positions they are. So you might want to open those first and then fill the holes with maybe one of these positions if you didn't get them. So that's going to wrap up this one. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. First Madden 19 video. If you guys are Madden Ultimate Team players, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you're not, just do it so you get entered into the giveaway. And I will see you guys later. Peace.
I just been doing my thing. I'm on my grind every day. Really, though, ain't nothing changed. Lately, I've been in my zone. I'm doing good on my own. You're not a part of the team. Probably won't pick up the phone.